that just comes in and goes all through. All the little animals outside out there, they got all that excitement. They're just the cats are running up and down and in the trees and all through everything, and the dogs are running all down through the fields and everything, just enjoying, chasing one another around and having all kinds of fun. And that's just like in my soul. It's just everything is just jumping all through everywhere, and in every cell of my body is just jumping in harmony with all this joy and this excitement and this enthusiasm. Such a marvelous day, bright, nice sunshine, nice breeze blowing. Oh, and I can just see for miles. Hey, oh, the beauty of nature. Oh, it's so marvelous. Everything is just so wonderful. Everything is so alive and so vibrant and so much vitality and freshness. It pours over me. And oh, you ask, how do you get this solid joy? I mean, this is a solid joy. Not just joy, but a solid joy in that it does not fluctuate up and down all the time. You know, sometimes people you'll have joy before you learn how to get this solid joy. Your joy will be up, you know, in the morning maybe, and down in the afternoon, or it'll be down in the morning and up in the afternoon, or doesn't go up till the evening, and then it'll be down again the next morning, and like that, just up and down, up and down. But once you get this solid joy, oh, it's so tremendous, it just stays joyful all the time. I wake up joyful, go to sleep joyful, joyful all through the day. Oh, you just jump to your feet in the morning, run out real quick and start playing with all the little animals, and then start running down through and running your early morning run. Oh, you come back, do all your exercise and everything. Everything is just joyful. Ooh, you can even enjoy going to the gym. You can even enjoy exercising and doing your workouts and of all kinds. You can enjoy everything that you do, shopping, everything. It's just so marvelous. It's so wonderful to be able to make that connection, that great connection that we can make to the source of joy, that source, that divine joy that flows like rivers of living water that never give out. And you feel that mighty flow, just as if you was in the middle of a mighty big river that was just in a rapids, you know, had rapids in it, flowing just rapidly through, and you're in the middle of that, and you're hanging on to a branch or something so you don't float on down, and then you're just feeling all of those rapids just flowing through you all over, and that wonderful feeling, just like in a jacuzzi or something where you got everything turned up on high, just flowing through. Woo! This power is like that. It's just so marvelous and so solid, and just continues and continues and continues, and every day the same wonderful joy. Oh, it don't take but seconds to tune into it. I mean, you're just on like that. Oh my! Oh my! Don't ever want to forget this joy. But how can I when it's just always vibrating and always pouring in and always there? Of course, we have to keep my mind on the source of joy, and that's how I keep that solid joy. So you remember the difference between joy and solid joy. And I illustrate like this, like a solid, like a solid, strong box, like a strong safe or something. A solid joy, and it's locked in that strong safe where nothing can stop it from being joyful. It's wrapped in the arms of God and wrapped in the arms of the angels, and nothing can get to it to destroy the joy. The joy is joy unspeakable and full of glory, and so on like that. And joy, 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 joy down in my heart. Down in my heart, I got the joy, 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 joy down in my heart. down in my heart to stay. And it's that solid joy that's down in your heart, and it stays there, that keeps blowing, it keeps filling you, and it keeps filling you, and it keeps filling you, and you just keep getting it, and you need to reach up and let it just come down and flow through you. Let it flow. Let it start here and flow all the way down. Oh, and then you feel it, and then you can't help but jump and run. Yes, it's such a marvelous day when you first begin to feel that joy, and it starts getting greater and greater every day. And then you know that tomorrow is going to be even greater than today. And next week is going to be more joyful than this week. Oh, and that just really does trip you there. That really does make you feel good to know that the future is getting brighter and brighter and more joyful and more joyful. Whoa! That day star is going to fully arise in your heart, and those light beams are going to be shining, out of every microscopic part of you. It's just going to be shining out of every cell and atom, and vibrating all over the place, and surrounding you with mighty protection power. When that joy starts flowing in, and it starts flowing out, it performs a great sort of thing, kind of like an aura all around you of light and power that protects you everywhere you go. And it's just so mighty and powerful and wonderful. It makes you feel good. Oh, yes. It speeds everything up way beyond what any drug could ever do. There's not a drug that could give you the same type of feeling. Oh, whether you want to call it a buzz or a rush or whatever, a high or whatever you want to call it that you get from a drug, there's not anything that has anywhere near the high that this joy gives you when it really starts flowing. And it can get in you in a solid way that never leaves from day to day. Whoa! Oh, it's so marvelous. It's so wonderful when we realize what all is contained in this joy. So many divine gifts are contained in this joy. When you start feeling this divine joy, it just causes you to vibrate all over and causes you to be vibrant in everything you do. And that causes so many gifts to become to you, and things begin to happen for you because of all the energy. I've often said, if you can get enough energy, you can do anything. With enough energy, you can conquer the world. You know, energy is what fires up everything: your intelligence, your creative ability, your ability to move around fast, and your ability to accomplish a lot of work, your ability to do a lot of things, your ability to compose music, your ability to write your books, the energy to just stay with it and keep concentrating on it and doing it and getting all that done. That requires a great energy, because that energy has to keep firing off those synapses in your brain, and that takes energy. Every time one of those synapses fire off, it's a little bit more energy. And so you have to have a lot of energy if you're going to keep writing all night on a book or something, and so or composing music. And so then, by getting this solid joy that never gets out, see, that causes you to whip out those books, to whip out that music, to do all the marvelous things that you want to do, because the synapses just keep firing and firing and firing and firing, and whoa, the joy just keeps flowing. And every time it flows a little more, it gives you a little bit more power and energy. Whoa! How can I better explain all this joy except just ask you to just reach up like this and receive, and let it begin to visualize it, begin to flow down through you. And then when you begin to feel it, start asking for more and asking for more and asking for more, so you can experience it for yourself. And then that's the only way, that you'll really and truly be able to enjoy it. And it is such an enjoyable experience. Oh, it's better than the most marvelous day. This is the most marvelous. This has been the best July I've ever remember experiencing. And for the nice weather, the nice breezes, and all of the nice rains coming on time, everything. But this this high and this joy that you get from this solid joy inside is much better than being outside on the very nicest day you've ever experienced with all the nicest things that you have out there with you and pets and everything. It's a nicer, it's much more enjoyable than all that put together 1,000 times. It's just far beyond anything that you could ever imagine or anything you could experience. Oh! Oh, you could go on a picnic on the very nicest day that there ever was, or to the lake, or to the ocean front, anywhere on the nicest day that there ever was. And it wouldn't be anywhere near to approximate this great, solid joy that you can have. And what's so great about it is you can have it anytime. On the cloudiest day, on the darkest, dreariest day, you can have it just by reaching up and asking for that great joy to begin to flow. Turn to your divine source, to infinite mind, to our mighty God, omnipotent God above this universe and over this universe and over all, in all, and through y'all, through you all. And if it's through you all, then His joy is there, just ready to be asked for, and we can turn to it now, and we can gain all that joy that we ever hold. Whatever you're ready for, is ready for you. Oh, whatever you will ask and believe you can receive, whatever you conceive and believe you can receive. Oh, whatever you can accept is ready to accept you. And this joy is ready for you. It is ready to accept you. And this joy, raise up your hands now with me. I accept it. Oh, dear God, in the name of the Holy Son, Jesus, I accept every bit of the joy that that you can pour out upon me. Ooh, and it just goes, and you start shaking, and you want to run, and I'm going to run as soon as I cut this video off. I'm going to take off running, and guys, I'll probably go 2 or 3 miles before I stop. Whoa! It's so solid and so powerful and so full of currents of energy flowing everywhere. Whoa! Yeah, I feel like there's a great light beams coming all out of me and going everywhere. I can feel it all around. Whoa! It's so powerful, so joyful, and so energetic. Yes, all the vibrance and all the vitality and the freshness of ideas and the freshness of new creative activity and creative ideas. The mind becomes full of creative activity. It's just activating all over the place, creating all kinds of things and enjoying all kinds of experiences which you never thought were possible, that you never experienced in your whole life. You start experiencing them and you start visualizing, and everything becomes brighter. All the colors become brighter. All the trees become more beautiful. All the flowers become 100 times more beautiful. Everything becomes so much more vibrant and so much more full of energy and color and enjoyment and sensation and everything. It's just a marvelous thing to behold. And so I'm going to pray now that everyone listening to this right now would lift up their hands now and receive this joy. And then, Father, in the name of the Holy Son, Jesus, send them this joy now. Send them a great happiness. Put them on a high mountaintop. Let them see all that promised land below them of all these gifts of joy and power and peace and love that will flow in them. Oh, let them see it all. And Lord, deliver people from all kinds of cancer. Deliver people from all kinds of diabetes and all kinds of heart disease, hypertension, hypotension. Deliver them there. From Parkinson's disease, paralysis, stroke of any kind of problem with blood, any kind of problem with anything. Oh, deliver them now. Oh, break the addictions people have to all the drugs, to any drug, to heroin, to cocaine, to crack, to fentanyl, and break all those bad habits. And Lord, just let them be free from any sense of obsession, oppression, or depression. Oh, let them be free from all sense of captivity of any kind, that they'll be able to break free. Just let them break free from all that and feel a sense of freedom like they've never known. Oh, a great sense of freedom and joy like they've never known. In the name of the Holy Son, Jesus, I pray you do all this now in the name of thy Holy Son, Jesus. Give happiness, give joy, give mountaintop vibrance and freshness, give mountaintop joy and happiness to all people listening. In the name of thy Holy Son, Jesus, amen, 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 and amen. Praise God.